Republicans' decision to withhold nutrition assistance is disgusting. It's immoral, it's wrong, and I can't think of an adjective that describes how cruel and terrible this administration is. Donald Trump talks about America first. Well, what about the 16 million American children who rely on SNAP? Or the 8 million American seniors who are worried, sick about where their next meal comes from? Or the 1 million American veterans who have to choose between health care and staying fed. Over 40 million people in this country rely on SNAP. These guys already cut $186 billion in food assistance in their big ugly bill to give every tax break and handout they can think of to greedy billionaires. And now they have the gall to tell everyday Americans that you have to pick between food and health care. I mean, who the hell comes up with that kind of sick, twisted choice? I reject it. I reject the idea that we have to choose. And I reject their belief that we can't afford to help feed American kids, seniors, and workers who are in need. Now he wants to pay out partial nutrition benefits. Here's an idea. Why don't we give partial tax breaks to millionaires and billionaires and give hungry people the food assistance that they need to eat? He found $40 billion to bail out a right-wing cuckoo clock in Argentina, but he can't find the money to help 40 million Americans who rely on SNAP make ends meet. How heartless are these people? Look, the truth is these guys don't give a shit about everyday people. They've never gone hungry. They don't even buy their own groceries, and they'll never have to choose between putting food on the table or paying for health care. They have private cooks and concierge doctors. This is all a game to them. And by the way, we still don't even know what the hell this administration is doing with benefits. I mean, this morning, as my colleague just stated, Trump posted on Truth Social that he would illegally withhold benefits. Now they're saying they won't. What I do know is that it's not that complicated. Now his press secretary is trying to walk it back. But here's the deal. Whatever they do, whether they pay partial benefits or no benefits, whether they choose half cruelty or full cruelty, here's what we know for sure. Republicans are choosing to go after nutrition assistance. Trump is doing this because he is a bad person. He's a lousy president and an even worse human being. He's weaponizing hunger and trying to rip food away from more than 40 million Americans, including 16 million children, for sadistic political leverage. How dare he? How dare he exploit the pain of hungry Americans? How dare he make working folks choose between health care and food? How dare he starve poor children who go to bed hungry? These people are sick in the head. They take food away from poor folks on Friday, and then they go to church on Sunday and proclaim to be good Christians. I'm not sure where in the Bible it says that starving children makes you a good person. I must have missed that part. But my faith tells me something else. It tells me that there's a special place in hell for people who rip food away from hungry families. And if my Republican colleagues continue to use poor kids as political leverage, if they continue to make it even harder for working folks to get by, if they force Americans to choose between health care and food, then cruelty will be their legacy, and they will have no one but themselves to blame for the pain they've inflicted on the American people. Because in the richest country in the history of the world, no one should worry about where their next meal comes from.